Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be talking about why Tower of Vindictive Maneuvers is the best tower in the game. Now, as you could read by my description from my last video, you guys could probably see I really love this tower a lot, and I will definitely be beating this a lot more. Oh, also guys, before you ask, yeah, it's just my voice is like a bit dead. Anyways, continuing on from that, I'm gonna be talking about this in small bits about each floors, and at the end you guys will see how good of a tower this is. So, first of all, the name of this tower is very good because obviously everyone knows what vindictive means. But looking past that, another cool thing about this tower is that it uses a lot of red, which is such a lovely color to look at. As we can also take from GD. It also uses gray as its starting colors, which shows how colorful this tower really is, and it looks very not boring. Anyways, this tower's first jump is literally a 12-star jump, which is lovely, showing how enjoyable this tower is going to be from the start. It then continues with some wraps that shows how much design this tower is going to have. Then there's a small spinner, followed by another 12-star jump that's a bit raised, which you definitely won't fall a lot of times. Anyways, the rest of floor 1 has a lot of cool jumps that will 100% get you very interested in the tower. Now, for floor 2, this tower is even more wraps, which makes it even better. It then has some walkarounds, and then it pulls out some ice, which is obviously everyone's favorite climb object. Now for floor 3. The floor starts out with some really fun jumps. Now in my video of this tower, I did a skip, which I only did because it saves time, but if you want to have a lot of fun, then you should play the entirety of floor 3. Now for floor 4. This floor has a lot of 10-star wraps, which makes the floor even better. I feel like more SC towers should have these because they're incredibly fun to do, and I'm pretty sure no other tower has really used 10-star wraps before, so it's very original. Then, after some more incredibly fun jumps, we get to the Cobra Spinner part.
Hey guys, ToVM is just absolutely awesome and excellent. It's just so.
Sorry guys, but that was my Siri. Speaking of, I really miss my wife. Now, where were we again? Oh yeah, right, TOWE floor 9. So basically, on this jump, all you gotta do is go a little bit to the side. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong video. Right, the Cobra Spinner. Yeah, so obviously we gotta start by having a 12-star jump for the first jump added because that's just what really improves the quality of the tower. And having to wait for this Kubrick spinner to pass is also very fun because everyone loves waiting. Sorry about this guys, but I keep messing up, so yeah. After you're done with this next part, after the Kubrick spinner, you get to do this mini section, which is in my video, and I skipped because I was hacked by a 2042 chip, which they implanted in my brain, but I definitely recommend doing the rest of the floor because it's really fun. Now, floor 5 is a really long floor, so you gotta have a lot of stamina for this floor. This floor features a lot of different types of jumps. There's only there's only really a couple of trusses on this floor, but it's not that bad. Anyways, in my video, I did yet another skip because the part after it is actually impossible. And no, it's not because the floor is very boring, because I would never skip any floors on purpose in this tower.
Sorry guys, I'm back. I had a voice crack, but I think it's fine now. I forgot what we were talking about again. Alright, climate change. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle, but since the 1800s, human activity... Wait, we're talking about ToVM, to our vindictive maneuvers. Right. Oh my god. So yeah, anyways, what's next? So it's entirely an outside, which is probably everybody's favorite part of a tower. Really wish there was a JToH tower which is only entirely outside. Maybe we'll see that one day. And most of the towers were no net, which is really annoying to fail. It's the only real critique I could give this tower though. Everything else is perfect. The outside doesn't have much substance to talk about, as I don't want to keep giving this tower credit for its amazing jumps and creativity on this floor. I wish more towers could be just as original as this one, so that's why we're going to skip to floor 7. This floor is so good. The darkness on this floor really helps you to show where you have to go, and it gives it a nice kind of bond between the floors, and it definitely doesn't feel out of place. The floor also has a lot of jumps. They're insanely fun to do, and it's even better in the darkness. Also has a skip that's insanely hard to do. Also at the end there's a spinner, it goes really slowly around. Oh, did I forget to mention there's also this really lovely black spinner in the middle that's in your vision half the time. But who needs to see anyways? Now I have reached floor 8. This is where the voice try to get a lot more easier. The floor starts out with some of the best gameplay ever. Some wraps and a really thick tightrope. Then after that we got more toasted jumps. I feel like we can all agree that we definitely needed more of these at the tower. It's a direct flashback to the ones we did on 2, which is way more further up and over nothing. Almost. But who cares? After that, we get some long jumps, which reminds me of the catastrophic tower in the Pacific Ring. Ring 8. Or whatever. Then we get some small quarter studs jumps, which is a reference to Tower of Inception. The tower everyone loves. Now we get to a part which has an insta-kill below us. It's only really there to screw with us, and we'll just teleport you back to the start of 8 if you fall down to it. If you pass all of that fun gameplay, you get to another skip, which isn't actually a skip, but rather the actual way to go. Alright, we have reached floor 9 now. It's the shortest floor in the entire tower, so I'll just briefly go over. First up, we got some ladders, which are really easy, and won't cause you any troubles. Then we get some thick tightropes, which are really hard to fail. Then there's some ladders, followed by this jump, which I've never really seen before, which goes to show again how original this tower is. Then we get some more fun gameplay on this side, which is also over the teleporter on 8. Some more wraps and ladders, and then you get to the first section with these kill bricks. Now the way you have to pass them is just how I do in the video. Jump over the first one, jump once, then jump to the next one, and do that for all of them. It's more trusses than you're on floor 10. This is probably the most enjoyable part of the entire tower. Now the cool part about this floor is that it hypnotizes you and does the floor for you. So we're going to skip to the end. So once you get to the ladders, then the only way to pass them is you're going to jump off, just as I did here, and then proceed to the next ladder, and get bounced down. Then you flick off, and now for the final part of this tower, I'll let this video explain it to you. Then you get to the final gap of the tower, and you beat it. Congratulations, beating the easy tower to their misery. This is taking you a very long time. But that's around it. So as always, I love JToH.